There are men whose whole business this is and who have this special craft. These, when a dead body is brought to them, show the bringer wooden models of corpses painted in exact imitation. The most perfect manner of embalming belongs, they say, to one whose name it were profane for me to speak in treating of such matters. The second way which they show is less perfect than the first and cheaper, and the third is the least costly of all. Having shown these, they ask the bringers of the body in which fashion they desire to have it prepared. The bearers, having agreed in a price, go their ways, and the workmen, left behind in their place, embalm the body. If they do this in the most perfect way, they first draw out part of the brain through the nostrils with an iron fork, and inject certain drugs into the rest. Then, making a cut near the flank with a sharp knife of Ethiopian stone, they take out all the intestines and clean the belly, rinsing it with palm wine and bruised spices, and presently filling the belly with pure ground myrrh and cassia and any other spices, save only frankincense. Having done this, they conceal the body for 70 days, embalmed in saltpeter. No longer time is allowed for the embalming, and when the 70 days are past, they wash the body and wrap the whole of its bandages of fine linen cloth, anointed with gum, which the Egyptians mostly use instead of glue, which done, they give back the dead man to his friends. They make a hollow wooden figure like a man, in which they enclose the corpse, shut it up, and preserve it safe in a coffin chamber, placed erect against the wall. This is how they prepare the dead who have wished for the most costly fashion. Those whose wish was for the middle and less costly way are prepared in another fashion. The embalmers charge their syringes with cedar oil, and therewith fill the belly of the dead man, making no cut, nor removing the intestines, but injecting the drench through the anus and checking it from returning. Then they embalm the whole body for the appointed days. On the last day they let the oil which they poured in pass out again. It has so great power that it brings away the inner parts of the intestines all dissolved. The flesh is eaten away by the saltpeter, and in the end, nothing is left of the body but skin and bone. Then the embalmers give back the dead body with no more ado. When they use the third manner of embalming, which is the preparation of the poorer dead, they cleanse the belly with a purge, embalm the body for 70 days, and then give it back to be taken away. Wives of notable men and women of great beauty and reputation are not at once given over to the embalmers, but only after they have been dead for 3 or 4 days. This is done that the embalmers may not have carnal intercourse with them, for it is said that one was found having intercourse with a woman newly dead, and was denounced by his fellow workmen. When anyone, be he Egyptian or stranger, is known to have been carried off by a crocodile, or drowned by the river itself, such one must by all means be embalmed and tended as fairly as may be, and buried in a sacred coffin by the townsmen of the place where he is cast up. Nor may any of his kinsmen or his friends touch him, but his body is deemed something more than human, and is handled and buried by the priests of the Nile themselves.